Yesterday we talked about the fact that today, at least in this part of the universe, in Montreal, Canada, North America, this time zone, today is Pesach Sheni, the second Pesach. As we explained, the Torah tells us that when on the second year of the Jewish people being in the desert, Moshe Rabbeinu told them on the first month, in the month of Nisan, that on the 14th day of that month, they will have to bring the Korban Pesach. Those people who were impure came to complain and said, Lamoni Gora, why should they be left out and not having the opportunity to do the mitzvah? Why should they be left out from the opportunity of experiencing freedom? And due to their demand, God created a new reality, created a new special day, the Pesach Sheni, and said that on the second month, thus in the month of Iyar, today, the 14th day of Iyar, you'll have a second chance to bring the Korban. In the words of the previous Rebbe, Pesach Sheni teaches us, Nito kein Verfall. It's never too late. We can always make up for past shortcomings. The Gemara in Pesachim points out something very interesting. This story is told in the 9th chapter of the book of Bamidbar. Right in the beginning of Bamidbar, there the Torah tells us about how God tells Moshe Rabbeinu on the second month of the second year to take census of the Jewish people. Why is it chronologically out of place? It should have been that the story of Pesach, Korban Pesach and Pesach Sheni should be in the beginning of Bamidbar, which was on the first month of the month of Nisan, and then tell us about the second month's command of taking census. So the Gemara tells us this is an indication that the Torah doesn't necessarily go by chronological order. But then again, why not? Why is it out of order? So our sages tell us, and Rashi brings it, and explains that there was a disgrace for the Jewish people for the fact that during the 39 years of being in the desert, never did they do the Korban Pesach. And therefore, the Torah doesn't want to start with something which is disgraceful to the Jewish people, and therefore first tells us in the beginning of Bamidbar about the census, and then later on tells us about this. But the question is, why is it a disgrace? They were not supposed to do it, because God said the Korban Pesach should be brought only when they will be in Eretz Yisrael. The one that they did in Egypt, and the one that they did, the first one in the desert, that was an exception to the rule. So what can he be blamed for? Why is it a disgrace? They were not told to do it. In fact, they were told only to do it in Israel. But the answer lies in Pesach Sheni. Pesach Sheni came about because Jews came and demanded from God, expressed their desire. God, we want to do this mitzvah. We want to have that experience. We want to be close to you. We want to have that godly influence in our lives. Why should we be left out? Why is it that during the 39 years, Jews have reconciled with the fact that God said, no, wait 39 years before you will be doing the Korban Pesach? They should have been asking and demanding throughout those 39 years, God, we want to do the mitzvah. This is the disgrace. And the message is to us clear. We've been doing now over 1900 years, 2000 years, the Pesach Seder incomplete. We eat the maror, we eat the matzahs, we drink the 4 cups of wine, we tell the story, but we're not in the Beis HaMikdash, we don't have the Korban Pesach. It's an incomplete experience. God is expecting from us to demand, to beg, to sing, to cry, to dance, that we want Moshiach now. Doing so, we will certainly merit it right now.